Alright, you guys, so we're back with Chloe. It's just a few minutes later, and with some dogs, we let them drag the leash, but, we've got them in a controlled environment here. It's all fenced in. They cannot get out, so you want to do this, in an area where, the dog can't get away. And we want to link this together with the walking, where we're helping the dog understand you're turning off the pager by moving in our direction. So remember, we're only going to call the dog when it has its back to us. So you may have to be patient. I like to use 2 people. If you don't have somebody to help you, if you can have something for a distraction, what you don't want is a dog that just sits there looking at you. So if you had a neighbor that could bring a dog over, put it in a cage, or even just stand on the other side of the fence as a distraction, as a way to have the dog be able to turn its back. What we don't want to do is just have the dog sitting there staring at you, because then you're not going to be able to utilize the dog calling it to you, because it needs to have its back turned to you. We're looking for really a certain angle of the body away, so that the dog is learning that it's, what we want is that turn. So Chloe is a little bit of a chicken liver. She's a little sensitive to the environment. Chloe! Oh, what a good girl. And then you're going to reward them with the food. Good girl. Good girl. People that don't train with food. I don't like those people. Alright, so again, whoever she's got her back to. Again, this is sort of like Kylie the Great Dane. You may have to be patient, to get the dog to turn. In fact, try just getting up and walking away and see if she kind of follows. Call Frankie over there.
Frank, come on.
So you've got to be creative in this. Frank! Frankie's our little helper. Usually they'll move around a little bit more than this, but Chloe's she's just a little bit of the nervous type. Alright, so I can just kind of get... Alright, there we go. Alright, go ahead and call her. So that's important, you guys. Be ready to be patient. Don't be in a hurry. The dog has no experience. It's naive to the collar. So how we introduce it is very important here. All right, so now she's got her back to me. Chloe! Good girl! She's my good girl. Oh, she's fast as the wind. Good girl! Chloe! Good girl. Chloe! Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So be ready to call him again if you have to. Alright, go ahead.
Chloe!
And that's really what we're looking for, that she sort of sees when they call me.
It's a good girl.
Turn turning and going back. It's really helping them more than it is anything. For most dogs, I mean, they're happy because they can see more clearly what we want. Chloe! Good girl, Chloe! Good girl. She is such a wonderful dog. She's such a good girl. She's my good girl. She's a really good girl. All right, go ahead.
Chloe! She's such a wonderful dog. She is.
So we're not very far apart, so stay closer together. All right, call her.
Chloe!
And we use the name for the recall, and I'm going to tell you why we do that, you guys. Just because if a dog is running towards a road or running somewhere, that's the knee-jerk reaction is what people do as far as calling them. They just yell the dog's name. Plus we have so many of them, we can't just say, come. Besides, who talks like that? Chloe! Oh, what a good girl. What a wonderful dog. And we're using the little sausage treats today, so use the best possible treats. Whatever you do, don't use those liver snaps or anything like that. You want to use soft treats and use something that the dog really likes. All right, go ahead.
Chloe! She's such a wonderful girl. She's so good.
Call her.
Chloe!
So that's what we're looking for right there, you guys. And I mean, you can get that in your first session. If you run into a problem, you know, email me and I'll help you. But Chloe! Good girl. This is what we want to accomplish. The first session is for the dog to understand, oh, I need to turn. And you know, the coming and the healing are very closely related. They are not separate behaviors. Remember, we're teaching the dog 3 basic behaviors. All right, go ahead.
Chloe! Chloe!
Be ready to encourage them. We say around here, use good as a tool. If you start to say good, then a lot of times you can elicit the behavior that you want. All right, call her.
Chloe!
I kept holding it down. She thought, oh, I'll just go over there. So remember, the dog has its back turned and it's moving away. That's when we're calling it, and you're going to see later on where that's going to come in handy. Chloe! Good girl, but that turn right there is exactly what we're looking for. All right, Leslie, Chloe is doing great. I'm going to make you a little video this weekend of her playing with Tundra the Doberman. She just loves that dog, and they chase each other around. So she's eating her food. She's just doing great, and we're going to track her progress. We'll have another video soon, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.